Hello and welcome to episode number 131 of Week in Review. My name is Sean, and on this week's show, we're going to try some limited edition Lay's flavors. We'll also look forward to this week's new releases and the streams happening over on twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex. Next to me, we have the Lay's, summer flavors. What are they called? These are called flavor icons. Every year, or in the summer, Lay's puts out a variety of chips. I think last year they had 11 of them, and I was like, I'll go try all of them, and I don't think I ever saw a single bag of them. But a couple weeks ago, I got a text message from someone, and they were like, hey, you should check these out and put them on your show, because that would be really great. Do it. And I read the article, and the flavor sounded really great, and I was like, I like limited edition things, even if they're kind of gross. Sure, why not? None of these flavors are gross, but, you know this show. If you've watched this before, if you've ever seen a limited edition segment, and you go, you bought turkey and gravy chips from 7-Eleven, I'm sure that went really well, and then it didn't go well, and I almost puked, you know what you're getting into. Anyway, the article I read specified that they would be out the week of July 13th. So it's been 2 weeks, and they're finally here. We have 4 of the 5 flavors. These 4 flavors that we'll be trying are available at grocery stores everywhere. I found them at Safeway. There is a 5th flavor that is available exclusively at 7-Eleven and Walmart. And because I didn't have the most time in the world, I only checked one 7-Eleven. They didn't have it. But they did have limited time Doritos. And these are kind of interesting because they're ultimate cheddar, and I'm pretty sure that about 6 years ago I bought a way too big of a bag of these at Costco. So I think they're almost like a Baja Blastian sort of thing, where it's get them while the summer's happening, and then they take it away from us for whatever reason. But I found these at 7-Eleven, so technically we have the magical 5 bags of chips. It's just 4 Lay's and 1 Doritos. And the Doritos is actually what we're going to go ahead and start with. So these are ultimate cheddar. I'm a big fan of things that are cheddar. And ultimate means that I theoretically will ultimately like them. Also, I've had these before and I remember liking them, but who knows? 24-year-old Sean and 30-year-old Sean can be very different people. One of us, well, both of us like Kit Kats. I can't think of anything new that I like in the last 6 years. So let's give them a whirl. They smell very cheddary. Just even moving the bag around to try and get a chip that I can grab, you can really smell the cheddar. So the ultimate is not misleading at all. They just look like regular nacho cheese chips. Those are pretty good. They're not mind-blowing. They're definitely not like nacho cheese. They're definitely like a more cheddar variant, if that makes sense. But they're good. I like them. I don't know. These are so plain. It's hard to talk about them because it's they're just ultimate cheddar chips. Where am I supposed to go with this? We have much more interesting flavors coming up, but I thought this would be a good kind of base level start. They're good. I don't know if you can find them in big bags, but I just found this size and I thought this is probably more the appropriate size to be buying for this show rather than all of these right here. This is absurd. So let's go ahead and jump into the absurdity. I have a little bit of a water here so I can make sure to cleanse my palate, and that way we can give each chip its fair shake. Ugh, and apparently not choke on Doritos. Ugh. Not only do we have 4 different flavors of Lay's, we actually have 3 different chip types. The 2 in the back are just the regular Lay's. This one is a wavy Lay's, and then this one is a kettle cooked Lay's. And we'll go ahead and start with this one because it's green, and green is my favorite color, and I'm also very excited about it. So I like kettle chips, and this flavor is New York style pizza, and it's I guess it's inspired by Grimaldi's from Brooklyn, New York. So this is what we'll be doing here first. Also on the bag, I forgot to point this out earlier, but it says ends 9/10. So I guess you have a month or so, month and a half to find these still. If you want some kind of odd flavors. This is the most normal batch of flavors that we've seen. Some of their other flavor groupings have had really weird stuff. This stuff is just inspired by popular foods. So that's fine. All right, so here we go. Ooh, there's a pungent scent there. It smells like a pizzeria. That's pretty good. This is what you're looking at. Kind of just a regular orange chip. A little green seasoning on it. I don't know. Okay. These aren't great. I like kettle cooked chips, but the biggest problem I have with pizza chips is they usually just taste like marinara sauce, and that's not good. Maybe just try another one just to be sure. Yeah, these are. Yeah, these are pretty flat and blandly flavored. They're not very good. I mean, they're not terrible, but it's just like overpowering marinara flavor. So, that's good. Green, my favorite color, has let me down. So let's quickly move on to something else. How about blue? The wavy chips are the carnitas street tacos flavored by El Toro from Monte del Rey, California. These I'm very excited about because I like a good street taco. This is so. Why are these so loud? Calm down. There we go. All right. Quality audio. Oh God. Okay. These don't smell great. I do not like the way these smell. Ooh. Very, very pungent. Oh, man. No. No, I don't. I definitely don't like these. Something about these is like not making my stomach very happy. I'm eating them and like I feel not good. These are really bad. Ugh. Well, I don't think you can get much worse than this. These are not good. The smell, it is not agreeing with me. The taste is not agreeing with me. These are not good. We're gonna wrap these up and make sure that they go somewhere not near me. Just sit over there. I realized that I didn't actually ever close these up. So let's go ahead and do that. We have 2 down. And I would argue the 2 most exciting are left. We have a Nashville hot wing and we have a Philly cheesesteak. And these 2 are they're the regular typical Lay's chip. So we'll give these a whirl. I would like to try the hot wing first because I'm most excited about the Philly cheesesteak. So let's give these a whirl. These are from Party Foul in Nashville, Tennessee, or inspired by Party Foul in Nashville, Tennessee. So again, quality audio. There we go. I feel like Lay's chips just don't smell very good. It doesn't smell enough like a hot wing. Hot chicken? Okay, maybe I need to adjust my expectations. Maybe they're not quite what I thought they were. I guess I kind of just assumed because there's chicken here. I just kind of assumed it's a wing, but it does look like it's on bread. I don't know what that means. There's pickles involved. A little hint of pickle flavor, maybe? Alright. They smell overwhelmingly potatoey. And none of the other, like these 2 smelled not like chips. They smelled like a kind of like a pizzeria or like something that made me want to puke. These just smell like Lay's potato chips. There's a little bit of heat to these. I'm glad that I only ate 1 chip. Let's try 2. Why not 2? Huh? Okay. They're definitely hot. That's their overwhelming flavor. It doesn't necessarily taste like chicken, but that's totally fine. I like the little kick of heat. I'm surprised by it, which means I should probably stop eating them so late and not, make myself miserable in the morning. But yeah, this so far, this one is the best one of the batch. Oh God. Oh, white man has spice, nearly dies. Help. Oh, they're just sitting there. They're sitting there, and I don't do well with hot things. Ooh, boy. They're not that hot. I admit that. I fully admit that. I admit that they are not hot. But they are, kinda, You know? I should have saved that one for last. Ugh. And last, but certainly not least, we have the Philly cheesesteak, aka the orange bag. I've never had a real Philly cheesesteak, but I like the idea because I like meat and cheese. That's about as far as I've ever gotten. These are inspired by Geno Steaks in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Thankfully, they went to the source instead of like, this is from New York or something, which I feel like would be blasphemy in a lot of people's eyes. I feel like Lay's doesn't want to fight that battle. Quality audio. Seems to be just something weird about this style of chip rather than these two. Because this one has a bit more of a scent to it, but it also isn't what I thought it would be, I guess. I thought it'd be more like cheesy or meaty. I don't know what that means. Well, I guess it means cheesy or meaty. It definitely smells, though. It smells like when you're like waiting, like you're outside at like a food fair. You know what I mean? Like you're kind of packed in there a little bit. And there's like kind of a lot going on, but like something is like kind of cutting through, but you're maybe not sure exactly what it is. That kind of has that scent. It reminds me of Pig Out in the Park. Like I smell this and I'm like, oh, I'm down to Pig Out in the Park, and there's something that smells real good. Where's it coming from? Who knows? All right, so let's stop sniffing and we'll give these a whirl here. Oh. That tastes like meat. That sounds like a weird thing to say, but it does. Wow. That tastes like a forkful of like shredded meat. That is shocking. There's even like a little bit of a hint of like some cheese in there. These are really good. They definitely are lingering. I feel like I can smell it out of my mouth. But yeah, these are really good. This one's number one. I would go number one, hot wing number two, pizza number three, and then these are like a distant fourth because I did not like these. But these other three were like fine. This one just, the pizza flavored chips just don't work well for me. But this one is really, really good. Hell yeah. So there you have it. 4 of the 5 flavors of the new Lay's flavor icon line that they're doing this summer. 3 out of 4, not bad so far. I'll be on the lookout for that 5th and final flavor, and we'll hopefully have that sometime in the next week or two. Hopefully I can find a location that carries it, that has it. So keep your eyes peeled for that on a future episode of Week in Review. But we're off to a pretty good start. I liked 3 of them. The Doritos were good. This one's bad. It's real bad. I don't like that one at all. But definitely the Philly cheesesteak and the hot wing were really, really good. Pizza, I really like a kettle chip. Just too marinara-y for me. And we'll just forget that we ever tried the blue. Because that one, ugh. Finally, on this week's show, we'll take a look at the new releases. Nothing in theaters or streaming. Nothing is on Blu-ray. But it is a surprisingly busy week for games this week. Skater XL is out. Destroy All Humans is out. Hellpoint is out. We played that during the Demo Fest event that I did, or I guess Xbox did. Well, I guess I did it. Whatever. Anyway, that game that we've seen on stream, that is out this week. The Sims gets the nifty knitting pack. Guess how many times it took me to get that take correct. And then Yakuza Kiwami 2 hits Xbox Game Pass. And then last but not least, a little deal I thought I'd throw your way because it was a game that I enjoyed. Disintegration is going to be free on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC starting on Thursday, July 30th, and running, I think it's through Sunday or whatever. So check that out. It's a good game. I had a good time with it. I never got back to it, but I liked what I played of it. And you can access the full game, single player, multiplayer, and give it a whirl and let me know what you think. Another good week of streams for you over on twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex. Wednesday, we're back with Grab Bag. It's episodes 9 and 10. Thursday, it's going to be another entry in Rico's Road to the Show, and that'll be followed up by DS Koopa Mystery Box for July. Ideally, there'll be something in there that we'll fart around with for like an hour and a half, something like that. Kind of like what we did last month with NBA Street Volume 3, even though, thanks to copyright, that stream may never be on the internet. So if you missed it, you missed it. So be there Thursday around 6:30 for baseball and then a mystery box. On Saturday, we're going to take a look at some DLC packs. The first one we're going to look at is the Nifty Knitting Pack for Sims 4. It looked really cute and fun when I was watching the trailer for it, and I was kind of just curious what it would add, so I'm going to play that for a little bit. And then last week, Bus Simulator released 2 brand new buses for the game, and I just totally did not see that announcement until it was like the day it came out. So I'm going to look at those 2 new buses. We'll run a couple routes in each of them and spend a little bit of time with that. Sunday, we'll probably take a big chunk out of Paper Mario the Origami King, and then depending on how things are lined up, maybe we'll take some more of a chunk out of Paper Mario the Origami King. Really good game. Hit a really sad point. Kept waiting for it to revert and undo that sad decision, but they stuck to it. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Week in Review. If you like the content, you can scroll on down and hit that subscribe button and then ring that bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And then you can scroll on down if you like the content enough, and you can leave me a comment. You can let me know what you think of any of these Lay's chips or the Doritos chips. You can let me know what you're looking forward to. If there's something I missed that you think I should be excited about. If you enjoyed the Xbox Demo Fest event, let me know about that as well. Be sure to check out the streams over on twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex on Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and maybe Monday. And as always, check back right here every Tuesday for more Week in Review. We'll see you next week. I goofed that lineup and where I was pointing. Bye.